Welcome to Atlanta. Christ, this Officer 5000, Jeremiah, the camp leader of Atlanta. Passover 2025, starting April the 9th, we got the lamb slaughter. April the 10th, we got General Muhammad's flag. April the 11th, we got the black party that's going to have the Hebrew graduation. April the 12th, in Atlanta, Georgia, the 56th annual Passover, the only Passover under Commander Junior Hunter.
Our great and holy King has honored us for turning our lives from the darkness to the light, man. There's no greater gift you can receive than to wake up to the truth and then commit your life to saving your brothers, man. Looking in their eyes and seeing their faces and seeing what they've suffered and what they've gone through and seeing the end of it, man. It is a guaranteed seat in the kingdom of heaven, man. So in the name of our King Yahushua, we dedicate us another Passover of brothers and sisters' lives being saved.
April the 13th, we got the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Shalom.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone west.
Fake love. Real hate.
One West.
But we set apart, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. Oh, you can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck a fake friend, show is over, close the curtain. Told you that they loved you, laughed at you when you was hurting. One thing about that UPK, this brotherhood for certain. Dressed you up in all black, urged you up to put that work in. Same niggas that was on the block putting that work in, abandon that lifestyle, cause now I know my purpose. Coming from a place where a black man life is worthless. 400 plus years, yeah, living out them curses. I blame the so-called leaders in the churches. Was supposed to save our soul, instead they led us to the hearses. Backstabbed and betrayed by the people you would die for. Your family ain't family, so-called friends switch sides on you. Crackers take a knee on your neck, whisper and die, boy. So I stay strapped with the Kaepernick, that's the firearm. Gotta watch your back, you know them demons out here lurking. If I don't know shit, then I know one thing for certain, look. They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you. They hate you when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you.
I say fuck the fake love and disloyal behavior. Brotherhood is a weapon, but bitch niggas is contagious. Hating your elevation instead of hitting the pavement. Watching your every move and never give motivation. Situational friendships get way with adversity. And these days, just a little bit of your kindness a luxury. I'd rather you keep your distance, be a fuck nigga too close to me. Prefer to fuck with fear niggas than house niggas with notes on me. Get a shirt off my back for devoted niggas with loyalty. I noticed the lack of devoted niggas that's trustworthy if you ain't in no black. Ranked up, I give two fucks for free. Death before dishonor is a must. It ain't no choice for me, I'm bred different. Was never one to die, just bullshit, I'm very different. Fuck all the information out of pulpits, I'm led different. Been taught to follow a code. Israel law, statutes, commandments, freely given, never sold, nigga. Chill.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're...
All right, shalom, shalom, Israel. Shalom, Richmond. Shalom, Virginia. Shalom from wherever you may be checking in from. Bear with me. See what we're looking like. Might be up and live on YouTube. The usual Facebook, usual suspects. We up and live on Instagram. We up on the book. I think we good. All right. With that being said, clap it up. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West, 125th Street out of Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. And since 1969, we have been teaching the truth of the Bible, and that truth being that all so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians are God's chosen people. You are the Israelites. And if you didn't know before, Trump is trying to make sure that you know now. You know what I'm saying? You may have thought that you was on a different team, but it is being highlighted and on display what team you really are on. You're not affiliated with any Christian organization, not affiliated with any fake Israelite group. And if it is not the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, it is not the truth. They are lying to you about something. You know what I'm saying? So to wild up everybody that's joining us, we're going to give a courtesy salute to all the brothers that's out there. Give a courtesy salute to all the sisters. All the sisters is out there. Virginia got a lot of sisters, a lot of loyal and dedicated sisters. You know what I'm saying? And we are very, very, very grateful for them. Yahweh Shema, Alathan Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai to you. Alathan Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai to you. Akwafian, and Akim. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is the Lashawan Qadash class where we come to learn our language. We come to learn our language, our original tongue. Now, before we got off those slave ships, we come to learn the language we spoke before we got off those ships, before they put our brothers and sisters, before Columbus and them conquered them and put them on slave ships. You know what I'm saying? The language that they spoke. Our heritage, our culture, and that's the Lashawan Qadash. That word, those words, Lashawan Qadash, mean the holy tongue. And again, this is our language. This is what we spoke before we lost everything. When you look at what's going on right now in the world, big reason of why we don't know who we are is because of the confusion. Because of the lies. We speak a lot of, when I say we, I'm talking about Judah, Blacks. A lot of us speak English, you know what I'm saying, because of the Atlantic slave trade. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our brothers, our Latino brothers and sisters speak Spanish because the conquistadors taught them that. You have some brothers, you know what I'm saying, that may be on the islands and they speak patois. Which is a version of French, you know what I'm saying, like a mixed version of French, you know what I'm saying. Again, just because of the different conquerors, the different slave masters and oppressors we've had over time. All right, but in here, we come back to learn our original tongue before the integration, before the conquering, before the captivity. You know what I'm saying. It is very, very, very important. Especially when you look at what's going on now in the world, it's becoming more and more important. It's becoming more and more important every day. Every day, I see so many different videos brothers and sisters trying to rip us apart as opposed to trying to bring us together like we need to be, especially in this time. So again, everybody saw the scripture in the description box. Zephaniah 2:1. Zephaniah 2:1 reads, gather yourselves together, oh yay, nation. Not matter of fact, let's get it. It'd be a lot easier for me to get it and read it. All right, gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired. And that nation is not desired, that's not desired by anybody, blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You know what I'm saying? And again, just like the scripture says, now is the time. Now is the time, and the time is getting shorter and shorter. The water for everybody joining us. We're gonna go through a little roll call, see who all we got with us, and then we're gonna start bringing everybody up on stage. Now with the Lashawan Qadash class, we do this class a little bit differently. We do this differently as opposed to some of our other classes. In this class, we put out a link inside the chat. That link in the chat is for you to be able to join the screen, actually on screen. If you're not able to get on screen, that's fine. You can join and just be there audibly, you know what I'm saying, so we can hear each other. This just gives us more opportunity to practice reading, writing, speaking, pronouncing the Lashawan Qadash. With any language that you take, the more you're able to immerse, talk to other people in that language, the more you're able to utilize it, the better you get at it. You know what I'm saying? The faster you get at it, the faster you get more efficient at it. And that's what we try to do here in the Lashawan Qadash class every Friday night. You know what I'm saying? So we got the water for everybody joining us. Let's see who all we got with us tonight. We got my brother, Officer 500, Mataza Akara. Been teaching these calculus, been teaching the Lashawan /calculus. We're going to find out what the word for calculus is in the Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? These classes that he been on here teaching, been teaching some great classes. You know what I'm saying? At the water for that brother. You know what I'm saying? We also got Princess Tasa Ra in the house. We got Aqua for Aya in the building. We got Trooper Yabakar in the building. Always good to have you in here. Aqua for Aya said, Mashalam Ka. Shalom Yatawab. Shalom Yatawab. I'm good. I'm doing all right. I'm all right. Holding down, getting ready for this long weekend. It's gonna be a long. Getting ready for this long weekend. We can get this work in. I'm to Rob though. We also got Aqua Azara Khan. Azara Khan in the building. Rebel Trooper Yahweh Khan, Yahweh Shemal, Bashim Yahweh shout you as well. And with that being said, it's about 7:30, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna bring everybody up onto the stage. It's here. Again, I'm gonna put the link in the chat one more time. If you would like to join, by all means, jump on screen. You know what I'm saying? Let us know who you are. Make sure you're fully clothed. You know what I'm saying? If you're a sister, that you got your head wrapped and covered. If you're a brother, that your head is uncovered. You know what I'm saying? So that we make sure we always are in accordance with the law, statutes, and commandments, because that's what we do here in the ISUPK. We're gonna follow this. We're gonna follow this Bible. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do what the Lord say do, because that's what's gonna get us the hell up out of here. You see everything going on in the world. That's because brothers and sisters are starting to wake up to the truth and coming to this truth, coming to this body and serve the Lord. And just like the Lord promised, you know what I'm saying? We come back to him, like it says in Zephaniah 2:1. We get to that everlasting kingdom that we've always heard about. Even with all the fairy tales that they put around it, this is what we're working towards. And these times that we're going through, they're not going to last forever. And this is the preparation. This is what we prepare for. You know what I'm saying? The Bible says to rehearse the acts. And that's what we in here doing. I see who we got with us. We got Aqua Flower Pa'a in the building. Yahweh Shema Lathan Bashim Yahweh Shai. How you doing, Aqua?
Shalom Yahweh. Wait, Shalakia. Shalom Yahweh Shamar Alatha Bashim Yashar. I'm Tawab, sir.
Perfect. You said it perfect. All right, Most High Christ, the water for you being here with us, sis. All right. I think I got you on here twice as well. I'm going to remove the other one. You on two different screens, Aqua Star Reply, or just one?
I'm on one, sir.
Yeah, I don't know why I got you on here twice. Okay, well, we're gonna leave it like it is, and it'll probably straighten itself out. No sweat. All right, we also got Aqua Tazara. Aqua Tazara in the building. Yahweh Shema, Alathan by Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shema, Alathan by Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Perfect. And how are you doing tonight?
I'm Tawab. My teacher gave me headphones.
Say it again?
My teacher gave me plug-in headphones.
Oh, she did? Well, that was a nice gift. Was it a gift?
Yeah, I can show them to you, actually. One.
Oh, she got nice headphones. Okay, well, they purple and everything. Most I cry.
I can label them.
What color is
that?
Them. What color? What color is that in Hebrew?
I cannot remember.
Look it up for me. I'm gonna ask you again in a minute. I'm gonna ask you again. What color is that in the Hebrew?
Okay.
Those are nice. You did a good job, Dom. She did. That was nice of her. We also got Aqua Ra'aya in the building. Yahweh Shema Alathan by Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shema Alathan by Hashem Yahweh Shai.
No sign cry. Look, said it perfectly as well. See, I know y'all are supposed to say it first, you know what I'm saying, but I always try to throw it out there. That way y'all can kind of hear a little precursor, you know what I'm saying, before y'all say it. But y'all did a great job. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm too up, sir.
You tired? I heard you've been cranking them out.
Yep, 30 shirts in one night.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, that is a feat in itself. Most High in Christ. You know what I'm saying? Well, the water for you being here, nobody has any excuse, you know what I'm saying, not to be in here. Aqua Fry is making clothing for all of Israel. You know what I'm saying? She done clothed all of Israel. You feel me? Oh, okay, Most High in Christ. I like that. Yeah, Most High in Christ. Yeah, and still in here in class. So again, if you are out there, the link is in the chat. If you are available or able to get on the link. If not, that's fine. Put your name, city name, and state inside the chat so that we can see you. You know what I'm saying? Know how to properly address you and that you get credit for coming to class tonight. Aqua Tazara. What color are those headphones you rocking with?
Salakia, I'm trying to find it.
Okay, take your time. We got more people getting in the class. You got it? What is it? Aragaman. Most High Christ. Give her. Aragaman is purple or violet in the Hebrew. And those are some very nice Aragaman headphones. Now, I don't know how to say headphones. I don't think they was rocking no headphones back then. You know, so we would have to come up with the word that would be suitable for it. And I think one of these classes, if we're going to do that, I think that'll be a really good practice, one of these classes, where we'll try to maybe come up with some words for some things that's not in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if we can try to apply what we've learned to name a couple of things, you know what I'm saying, that's not in the Bible. And who knows? You know, if all of Israel agree, it might even stick. We wrote down in history. But it says Aqua Tazara came up with the word for headphones. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give it off to Mataz Akara. I think that'll be a nice little exercise for us to do one of these days. You know, and see if we can get that approved. So the water for that, we got Officer 50 at call supply in the building. Yahweh Shema Shabbat. You know what I'm saying? We also got Aqua for 9 in the building. Yahweh Shema Alathan Bashim Yahweh Shah to you as well. Good to see you, sis. I think that's everybody in the chat. I'm pretty sure we might get a couple more as we go on, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. The scriptures for tonight, if you want to get a head start on what scriptures we're gonna be reading in the Abadah Shabbat tomorrow, it's gonna be Genesis. Salaki. It's gonna be Exodus. We done made our way all the way to Exodus. I think we left off last week at Exodus at 4 and 22. So tonight we're gonna pick up at Exodus 4 and 23. We'll start at Exodus 4 and 23 tonight. In line with the title of the topic or description that we got in the class, Zephaniah 2 and 1. We're going to do a little bit more work with these tribes. Again, with everything that's going on, I'm pretty sure y'all have seen it. I was riding slavery today and actually saw people up on the bridge with their signs saying, "Fire Elon Musk and get rid of Trump." So it's really starting to spread. I know they had a couple of protests down there in Richmond. Day before, I think yesterday and day before yesterday, they had protests in Richmond. So it's starting to spread. It's starting to spread. People are starting to really feel the ramifications of this presidency and the ramifications of them deporting and getting rid of our brothers and our sisters. And it's not just them. It may look on the surface like this is an attack on Mexicans and Latinos, but it's much, much bigger than that. Like we've been telling our brothers and sisters since 1969 that Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians are God's chosen people. So best believe when they come for one, they are coming for us all. I don't care what they tell you, how they try to make it sound or seem. They do a lot of divisive things to keep us separated, to keep us fighting amongst one another. But this is an attack on all of us. In line with the deportation, the mass deportation, Trump also got rid of the 14th Amendment, got rid of natural born citizenship. You know what I'm saying? And even said it in his speech that this was made for the children of the slaves. You know what I'm saying? Even when he got rid of it, to let you know, yeah, this got something to do with you as well. So if you think that you are insulated or going to be separated from what's going on with your brothers and sisters, that has never happened before and it will not happen now. And it's part of our downfall and part of the reason why we suffer the way that we suffer, because we don't see each other as brothers and sisters. We see each other as opposition. We see each other as enemies. And we are so quick to accept everybody else and not each other. So again, tonight we're going to do a little bit more work with the tribes. I think it's very, very important and crucial now that we really drill down on that so that we know when you hear them in the news talking about the Venezuelans that's been over here this whole time under different asylum rules or whatever, left their country. We're here what you would call legally. Well, I think day before yesterday, Trump signed an executive order getting rid of their legality. So now they're not even legal. And a lot of our brothers and sisters went out and they voted for that. They voted for this fool. But don't get caught up in that. For the brothers and sisters that's watching, you're going to see a lot of us, a lot of Judah, you know what I'm saying, attacking and laughing and mocking the Latino brothers and sisters, because a lot of them did go out and vote for Trump. You know what I'm saying? But not all of them went out and voted, but some of them did go out and vote for him. But the thing to keep in mind, a lot of us is out there mocking and laughing at them. Well, we went out and we voted for Kamala. And then here we know that was just another white lady. You feel me? That was another white lady that we went out, we voted for it too, thinking that it was a better option, thinking that it was the lesser of two evils, when in fact they're both one and the same. So don't jump on that bandwagon of hating your brother, your sister, because of the mistakes they made. Because what we know in here, everybody that's in here that had to shed that old man, that had to shed that old woman, everybody that's in here know that they had to get rid of some things as well to become who they are now. I wasn't always Yagada before. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't always Yagada before, Officer Yagada. And so I had to shed and get rid of some things before to become Yagada. And I made a whole lot of mistakes in the process, just like our brothers and sisters did and went out there and called themselves voting to make things better, and actually made it worse. You know what I'm saying? So, don't get caught up in that mess. We got Aqua Fana in the building. Yahweh Shema Thun Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shema Thun Yahweh Shai.
Musa Christ. You got Kanak with you? I can't tell. I just see you in the background.
Khan, he sleep right now.
Oh, he in there resting up. He probably been running all day. That good energy. Gonna be up in 30 minutes, ready to go all over again. Christ, how you doing tonight?
I'm tired, but pushing through.
Most High Christ. It's a scripture in the Bible that says how by the time the Most High got here, you know what I'm saying, they wore out the saints. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of work into doing what you're supposed to be doing. It's a little easy to do what everybody else is doing. It's easy to You know what I'm saying? Go with the motions with what everybody else. Be oblivious to what's going on, but just being aware of what's going on. Just being aware of what's going on, following these laws, statutes, and commandments. Trying to walk right, trying to be there for your brothers and your sisters. That can be a very tiring process. And the scripture says, "Don't get weary in well doing." So the well doing that y'all are doing, you don't get tired in there. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna all pay off eventually. You know what I'm saying? The Bible says that all things work for good for those who serve and love the Lord. And in here in the ISUPK, we serve the Most High. We love the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I know it's not brotherhood class, but we know that loving the Most High means to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. So again, the water for everybody that's here. Y'all commitment and dedication to coming to this class and here. And we're gonna make it a little light tonight. It's gonna be a little bit lighter tonight. A little bit lighter tonight. It's gonna be a little bit more reading though. It's gonna be a little bit more reading tonight. But we are gonna try to lighten it up a little bit again with in line of the tribe. I think y'all are very familiar with the tribes. So I want to try something a little different tonight and see how it works. It may work. If it works, we'll do it again. If not, we'll scrap it. We'll go to the drawing board. That's the beautiful part about where we at now. You know what I'm saying? Building a nation. You know what I'm saying? And again, we get to work all the bugs out. You know what I mean? So the water for everybody being here. We're gonna go ahead and get started like we always do. We like to start with our alphabet or the I always hate to say alphabet because ours is so much more than that. Our alphabet, those characters are pictorial. They're pictorial. They have more than one meaning. Just like when we name our children or whatever, we try to give them the name, a name that means something, a name that hopefully they'll live up to. Now, not all of us, but some of us. You know what I'm saying? Even some of our sisters that name their daughters Mercedes and Benz. They want their kids to drive good later on. That's all it is. They just want them to have a nice car. You know what I'm saying? Have some nice things later on. You know what I mean? So, you know. Again, that's just something that's in us as far as our characters actually having more than one meaning, or actually meaning something. Our names meaning something. So we're gonna get started tonight with our characters. Let's go ahead and pull that up, and we're gonna go from there. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns throughout the class, by all means, we are not the Christian church. Go ahead, throw it in the chat. Throw it in the chat. Come off mic, say Salakia. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do our best to answer it. We are not the Christian church, and that's that word. Matter of fact, I'll ask somebody in the chat. I asked somebody that's in the class, what does the word church mean in the Bible, in Hebrew? What does that word church really mean? Who knows? What you got, Aqua Tazara?
That's what it means, house of books.
It means house of books. Give her a hand. Bayath Saparium, or house of books. Give Azarakai a hand as well. She got it as well. House of books. But that word church in the Bible just means that's what we come to learn. The things that we learn here inside of these classes, we should have been learning when we were younger than Aqua Tazarai, when we were younger than Young Man Cannot. We should have been learning from the very, 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 very beginning, the first things that we learned. And we in here making up for it now. We're making up for lost time now. But that's the purpose of the church. And just like I was saying earlier, a lot of our brothers and sisters made a mistake and voted for that fool. And you know what I'm saying? And they are feeling his wrath now. You know what I'm saying? But we all make mistakes because we weren't taught the things that we were supposed to be taught. If we were taught this Hebrew from a young man, Kanak's age, imagine how we would be speaking now. You know what I'm saying? And you fast forward now to our ages now. You imagine how we would be actually speaking and understanding and reading the Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? Akwab Tazarah, when she becomes our age, when she gets Officer Yagada's age, you know what I'm saying? And she been studying this Hebrew this whole time. Oh, she gonna be a monster on it. She not gonna need an interlinear or none of that. She just gonna be reading it. You know what I'm saying? Like it would be a natural thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we would be if we have been in this truth, been in this school from the beginning. But we are here now, and we're gonna learn it now to make sure that we can pass it down to all the brothers and sisters that's coming after us. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get started with the characters first. Let's see what we get. But yeah, man, they've been out protesting everywhere. I be trying to keep up with this fool. I done made up my mind I can't keep up with him, Aquafry. I done made up my mind I can't keep up with him. I be trying to do TikToks and shit all, but it's like every time I do one, he done did 12 more things. You know what I'm saying? By the time I finish that one, he done did 12 more. And by the time I lay down and go to sleep and wake back up, it's done been about 142 things this dude done did. So, I'm not going to be able to keep up with him. I came to that realization. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's so much every day. And when you look at it, it's directly out of the Hitler German playbook. That's directly out of that playbook. Everything he did, dismantling the government, dismantling all the checks and balances, getting rid of everybody that could stop him from getting any kind of opposition out of his way. He's going right down the list and doing it. They're going to get rid of the Department of Education. They're getting rid of social services. We just did a thing on the different Virginia health centers, and I know this may affect some of the sisters that's out there because of the fields, your slaveries that you work in. But a lot of the health centers in Virginia have started to shut down. You know what I'm saying? So you'll see at the bottom of that screen, if you are watching, you're Black, Latino, or Native American Indian, and you're having a rough time right now, you know what I'm saying? That number's at the bottom of the screen, 757-550-1204. You make sure you call that number and reach out. That's what it's there for. And as we continue, you know what I'm saying, in this part of the book, as we continue in this part of the book, it's going to get a lot darker than what it is now. And it goes for everybody that's out there listening. 757-550-1204. All right. Our first character is I. It's I. You have I on your left in the ancient. You have I on the right in the Assyrian. I stands for alap or cow or cattle. They call us the shepherd kings. You know what I'm saying? As much as they tried to erase our history throughout the Bible, they try to erase the history of the Israelites, you know what I'm saying, with Egyptian culture. Even though you can see us on the wall with the cornrows, they still try, you know what I'm saying, erase the fact that we were there. What's so crazy about it, right? For a lot of our blackity blacks, it gives them justification to say that no, we're not Israelites, to say that no, we're Egyptian, we're this, and call ourselves by other names. But when you look at what's going on right now, 50 years from now, who's to say if we were here that long, right? 50 years from now, how easy would it be for them to say that they founded America, that America was always them, that it wasn't any Native American Indians here, it wasn't any Latinos here, it wasn't any blacks here. There was no such thing as slavery. It would be a very, very, very easy thing for them to do if we were here that long, just because they control the narrative. They control the media. They're getting rid of the news channels and all that. They're getting rid of any news that doesn't say what they want them to say. They're cutting off their funding. They're getting rid of them. Any schools that don't teach what they want to teach, they're cutting off their funding. They're getting rid of them. You know what I mean? So when you look at that, you look at the contrast, you see how history has been warped and shaped and distorted to fit their narrative. And that's why it's so important for us to be in here to learn who we really are and learn what this Bible actually says. All right. Next word is going to be ba, or character. Salak is going to be ba. You have ba on your left in the ancient. Then you have ba on your right in the Assyrian. Ba stands for bayath or tent. Bayath or tent. All right. Or house. We used to live in, we dwelled in tents. All right. Bayath or tent. All right, next up is going to be the Ga. Ga. You have Ga on your left in the ancient. And you have Ga on your right in the Assyrian. Ga stands for Gamal or camel. Gamal or camel. Most niggas I know ain't never seen no camel outside of the zoo. And if they did see one on the street, they would run and break their neck and probably knock over 15 people trying to get away from them. But this was something that was very common to us because that's the region of the earth that's where we come from. All right. Next up is going to be the Da. It's going to be the Da. You have Da on your left in the ancient, and then Da on your right in the Assyrian. Da stands for Dalaf or door. Just like that 10 as a house, that door, that opening, in the front would be a dalaf or door. That's what you see when you see my dawada. All right. A lot of people mispronounce or misname and call this a Star of David. A star is simply a ball of gas. All right. The sun is a star. This is not a star. This is the Magan Dawada, or the shield of David. This will be David's insignia or his name, the Dawada, in the Hebrew. And when you seen this seal right here, you knew that was official business. That was from the king. You know what I'm saying? You knew who we are when you saw that seal. You knew that those were God's children. You know what I mean? They were from the house of David. Those was God's children. Now when you see it, it's associated with genocide. Now when you see it now, it's associated with all of your music moguls that have turned our music into a tool of destruction against us. You know what I'm saying? It's associated with all the wrong things. And this is why we wear it so proudly in here, to bring back honor to the Dawada, to the Magan Dawada, the shield of David, our holy seal. In the Bible, you'll find it where it says the holy seal of Zion. All right. Next up is going to be the Ha. You have Ha on your left in the ancient, then you have Ha on your right in the Assyrian. Ha stands for Hana, or behold. Hana, or behold. All right. Next up is going to be the Wa. It's going to be the Wa. You have Wa on your left in the ancient, and then you have Wa on your right in the Assyrian. And Wa stands for Wa, or fish hook. Wa, or fish hook. All right. Next up is going to be the Za. You have Za on your left in the ancient, then you have Za on your right in the Assyrian. And Za stands for Zion, or weapon. Zion, or weapon. Now think about that. These are God's chosen people. And we have a whole character that's dedicated to a weapon, which lets you know that whole what they call it. I don't even know how they call it now. That peaceful, don't fight back. They had a term, nonviolence. Yeah, that whole nonviolent movement. You know, that was not from our God. That was not our culture. God didn't tell Martin Luther King to get out there and say that mess. You know what I'm saying? How would his children, who have a character for Zah, or for weapon, the holy ones of the Most High, be sent out on a mission and put your hands down and don't fight back? That makes no sense whatsoever. Just like a lot of things we've been taught don't make sense when you really look at them the right way. When you really start to adopt the spirit of the Most High, when you start to adopt the spirit of the Lord and see things, you see things different. All right. How do you get the spirit of the Lord? What is the spirit of the Lord? Who can tell me? If you know in the chat, put it in the chat. What's the spirit of the Lord?
Yeah.
What you got, Aqua Tazarah? Aqua Tazarah on fire. Some headphones got her answering all the questions. What you got?
Following the commandments.
Following the law, statutes, and commandments. Give her a hand. You are proving everything I said in the beginning of the class. You are a lot more wiser than a lot of our adults. You are a lot more wiser than them, which goes to show that wisdom has nothing to do with age. Wisdom has nothing to do with age. Wisdom got everything to do. You know what I'm saying? The Bible says the beginning of fear, the beginning of wisdom, fear of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? That's wisdom. And she is absolutely correct. Those laws, statutes, and commandments, that's how you develop and get and maintain, and how you know if you have the spirit of the Most High. All right. Next up is going to be Cha. I think I got it right on the first time. Cha. Kawama. Or fence in the Hebrew. You have Cha on your left in the ancient, and Cha on your right in the Assyrian. This is one of the characters that's a little bit more difficult to pronounce. You'll hear If you ever hear any of the other Middle Eastern dialects, hear them speaking, you'll hear them use this a lot. And I always get so envious when I hear them saying it, damn it, because I know that's our tongue. But because we were brought on this side of the earth and talk English, it doesn't roll off like that. It don't roll off like Officer Urash Maf. It doesn't roll off like Officer Mataza Akra. But I'm working on it. We're going to get it. But like kind of like you're scratching the top of the roof of your mouth. I'm scratching the back of your throat when you say ha or chawama, chawama'a in Hebrew, or fence. All right, next up is going to be the ta. You have ta on your left in the ancient. You have ta on your right in the Assyrian. And ta stands for tana, or basket. It's Salakia. Give Akwaf Azarakah hand as well. She put it in the comments as well. Keeping the commandments. That's how you get the spirit. That's how you know if you got the spirit of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got the spirit. You know if you got the spirit. It ain't got nothing to do with how good you sing, how good you get up there and holler and yell, and all the other garbage they be doing. They be up there preaching. It has nothing to do with none of that. It has everything to do with you following his laws, statutes, and commandments. All right. Christ and the Most High were one because Christ had the spirit of the Most High. Christ did what God told him to do. Christ did what God told him to do. And you know what's so crazy? Satan, not that damn devil that's in the White House, but Satan. Satan he has the spirit of the Most High because he goes out there and does what God says do. He follows orders. We the ones who don't follow order, who don't follow the Most High because we've been taught not to. All right. Next up is going to be Yah. It's going to be Yah. You have Yah on your left in the ancient, and you have Yah on your right in the Assyrian. Yah stands for Yad or hand. Yad or hand. All right. Next up is going to be the Ka. Salakia, Ka. Ka. You have Ka on your left in the ancient, and you have Ka on your right in the Assyrian. That Ka on the right in the Assyrian have two characters. That one where that red arrow is pointing to. Who could tell me what is that? Why does it have two? What is that? What does that red arrow indicate? What does that mean? Who can tell me?
Salakia.
Uh-oh, there you go. Go ahead, Aqua. Right.
The red arrow shows that there's two different ways of seeing it.
When will you use it? So that one with the red arrow is pointed at. When would I use that one?
At the end of the sentence?
At the end of a word. At the end of a word. Not so much a sentence, but at the end of a word. At the end of a word. End of a word is where you want to use that at. All right. Most High in Christ. Give her a hand. Aqua Fry. Give her a hand. Give Aqua Bazaraka a hand. Or at the end of a word, that's where you would use that ka at. All right. You'll see that it looks just like the da, the na, the wa. So it's very important to pay attention to them. But that's where you would use it at the end of a word. We don't have that in the ancient, but you do have that in that Assyrian. And most of the records and stuff that you see, the different apps you see when you read it, is going to be in the Assyrian. When I be at the slavery, I'll be all over the place for the slavery, and I'll ride through one of those devils neighborhoods. And now when I go through, I can read what's on their synagogues and on their different buildings. And the thing about them, when you're in their neighborhoods, they put the Assyrian everywhere. They let you know that you are not in how they say, you are not in Kansas anymore. You know what I'm saying? They let you know exactly that you are on their turf. And that's one of the beautiful things about this class. I would ride by before and wonder what the hell that meant, but now I know. You know what I'm saying? Now I know what it is. I know that's an attempt of them stealing our culture and our identity. You know what I'm saying? Azaraka said both got that jack. Most High Christ. Most High Christ. All right. So next up is going to be the La. It's going to be La. You have La on your left in the ancient, and you have La on your right in the Assyrian. All right. That La stands for Lamad. Lamad or learn. Lamad or learn. All right. And just like when you look at that La, you can tell that La looks just like the L. Just like the L. As much as they trying to deport us out the country, kick us out, they don't need us for this and don't need us for that. Everything they got comes from us. Everything they got comes from us. If y'all heard General Muhammad's class last night, he brought up the slave Onesimus, the slave who taught them how to vaccinate. They were wondering why everybody was falling out and dying from smallpox, and those slaves was doing all right. And Onesimus, you know what I'm saying, is the founder, you know what I'm saying, of vaccinations. He had showed them how to take a little bit of the disease, and put it under the skin. His body develop immunity to it, you know what I'm saying, vaccines for it so it can fight it, so you don't get all the way sick and die from it. But that devil, that simple devil, again, wouldn't even be able to do that. They hadn't figured that out. Thousands and thousands of years of civilization, they hadn't even figured that out. There's nothing they can do. This place is nothing without us. You know what I mean? And you see it. You see it even in our language. You see it. All right. Next up is going to be Ma. It's going to be Ma. You have Ma on your left in the ancient. And you have Ma on your right in the Assyrian. Ma stands for Mayam, or water. And just like the Ka, but that red arrow is pointing at that Ma, that's going to be the Ma you would find if it's at the end of a word. All right, if it's at the end of a word. All right, next up is going to be the Na. It's going to be Na. You have Na on your left in the ancient, and you have Na on your right in the Assyrian. Na on your right in the Assyrian also has two characters where that red arrow is pointing at. It's going to be the Na that you will find at the end of a word. Na stands for Nawan. Nawan, or sprout. All right, Nawan, or sprout. All right, next up is going to be the Sa. You have Sa on your left in the ancient, and you have Sa on your right in the Assyrian. Sa stands for Samak, or establish. Samak, or establish. All right, next up is going to be I. I. You have I on your left in the ancient, and you have I on your right in the Assyrian. And I stands for Ayan. Ayan, or I. Ayan, or I. All right, next up is going to be the Pa. You have Pa on your left in the ancient, and you have Pa on your right in the Assyrian. That Pa, that looks kind of like a staff or a cane, where that red arrow is pointing at, that's the Pa that you would use at the end of the word. All right, at the end of the word. Next up is going to be Tazah. Tazah, you have Tazah on your left in the ancient, and you have Tazah on your right in the Assyrian. Tazah on your right in the Assyrian, where that red arrow is pointing, that would be the Tazah you would use if it's at the end of a word. All right, and Tazah stands for Tazad, or side. Tazad, or side. All right, next up is going to be the Kwa. You have Kwa on your left in the ancient, and you have Kwa on your right in the Assyrian. Kwa stands for Quam, or rise. Quam, or rise. All right. And they done lost another plane, y'all. And they just confirmed that everybody on that plane has been unalived as well. So I don't know if y'all keeping track like I'm keeping track, but there's 3 of them out the sky. There's 3 of them out the sky with the DC, Philly, and Alaska. You also have Houston, the one that ran into the Houston where it caught on fire. You also have Chicago, where that one ran into the tugboat. And I guess you don't really want to count Brazil because it ain't America, but they had one also that crashed and unalived 2 people as well. So again, without us, you got planes falling out the sky. So there's 10 more now, 10 more gone. All right, and you're gonna see a lot of that. You're gonna see a lot of that, you know what I'm saying? Because we in those last days. We're in those last days. And the Lord is like the scripture says, that son of perdition has to be revealed. And we're starting to really see. We're about to get ready to see who he really is. Now, we know who he is here in the ISUPK because we believe the Bible, we follow the Bible, and we teach that Bible. And the Bible, and God told us in the Bible, that I'm going to tell you the ending in the beginning. So we know who he is, but a lot of our brothers and sisters don't. You know, so Y'all make sure y'all are being extra vigilant. That y'all are really communicating with your husband, communicating with the school. That we are communicating, utilizing one another like we need to make sure that we stay safe and protected in these times. All right. Next up is going to be Ra. You have Ra on your left in the ancient. Then you have Ra on your right in the Assyrian. Ra stands for Ra'ash, or head. Ra'ash, or head. Next up is going to be the Shah. You have Shah on your left in the ancient. You have Shah on your right in the Assyrian. Shah stands for Shan, or tooth. Shan, or tooth. All right. And last but not least is your Tha. Tha. You have Tha on your left in the ancient, and you have Tha on your right in the Assyrian. And Tha stands for Thaw or mark. Thaw or mark. All right. Did anybody have any questions on the characters that we went over? Still got everybody in here with us. All right. All right. All right. No questions. All right. We're going to move right along. All right. So next up, let's go through some of the prepositions. Do a little bit of prepositions, the subject pronouns, hit a little bit of that. And then I want to move to the core exercise of tonight. And then we're going to get to Exodus 4 and 23 and read a little bit of these scriptures. All right. What they at? All right, here we go. Salakia. All right. All right, so let's start with these. No, I want to start with our subject pronouns. Let's start with our subject pronouns. All right, so we're going to go through these a little bit faster. I know most of you know them. This is more so of a review. It's very important to review these because, again, the more you use it, the more it sticks, but we don't always get an opportunity to do it. We don't always get an opportunity, especially even with reading the scriptures, to switch up the actual subject pronoun. A lot of it is the priests or the scribes. So it's I, Anya, a thigh, or what I'm saying. So you don't get a chance to really switch them up. So it's very important for us to know how. Like for example, to know that she is Haya'ah. So subject pronoun for she will be Haya'ah, and we will be Anaknawa. Anaknawa. Now you do see that one. You do see that one quite a bit in the scripture. You will see that that us, we pray and so forth. So you will see that Anaknawa used a little bit more than your she or your Haya'ah. He is Hawa'ah. Hawa'ah is he. To say you in the Hebrew would be a tha. A tha. Now that's one that we use quite often, especially with the prayers or the salutes or the greetings. All right. I or I am is Anya. It's Anya. All right. You or you all, masculine, plural would be a thumb. All right. And you or you all, plural, would be a thun. And if you look at those words on the screen, it gives you a good example. So like it gives you a good example of when we have to change that character up at the end of a word. All right. So if I'm reading this, thumb, that ma at the end, you'll see that's the ma that's closed. That's going to be the one that you'll use at the end of a word. And if this is your first time watching, that wasn't a mistake. This is the end because in Hebrew, you read from right to left. All right. A son would be you or you all in the feminine, plural. Hum is how you would say they, masculine. And hun would be they, feminine, plural. All right, stop that one. Now let's look at. All right, so now let's look at prepositions. Now that's not the one I want. Trying to show you the wrong screen. Trying to cheat. All right, here we go. All right, so now we'll look at some prepositions. All right, So prepositions. If I scroll this up and you can't see that, who can tell me where do prepositions go in a sentence? Or in a word, Slakia. Where do prepositions go in that word or in a sentence? Really, it's kind of the same because when we put words together to make it like a sentence, you know what I mean? But where would that preposition fall at in that word?
Slovakia.
What you got?
What it called? The end?
Nope. Nope. Try again.
It was the middle.
Try one more time.
Before.
Before. There you go. Give her a hand. It's going to be before that root word. All right. It's going to be before that root word. Aqua for now, give her a hand as well. She got it also. The best example, the example I like to always use with the prepositions is when we say Ba Hashem. When we say Ba Hashem, we know that root word, what is the root word? And if I say Ba Hashem, right, I'm going to type it in the chat. What's the root word for Ba Hashem?
Slovakia.
What you got, Aqua?
Hashem.
Sham, the Sham, that's going to be the root word. And what does that mean? What does Sham mean? Who knows what it means?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead, Aqua.
Is it name?
It means name, exactly. Yep, and Aqua Fanai had it in the chat as well. Sham means name. So for the prepositions, we have ba and we have ha. And we can see right here on the screen that ba means in and ha means the. So when we say Ba Hashem, we are saying in the name. All right. Now, them silly Christians think that it's magical powers in the name, even though they don't even know Christ's name, but they think it's magical powers in the name. You know what I'm saying? But we know that his name, his reputation, he followed the Most High. Because he followed the Most High, the Most High did fulfill his promises to him, and it's the same with us. That's what it means when it's talking about in the name, in the name. It's not so much about you using those magic words, but it's about you following that reputation. Christ followed all the laws, statutes, and commandments. And if you follow all the laws, statutes, and commandments, the Lord will be with you as well, just like he was with Christ. All right. So other prepositions that we have, 2 or 4 would be la. La before a root word would be 2 or 4. Ka before a root word would be like or as. Sha before a root word would be cause or say. All right, Mosai Christ. Yabashim Shabakatah. We got a son in the building. What's up? What's going on? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. What's going on with you? I hope you're doing all right, brother. Good to have you in class. I think the last time I might ask your mother about you, she said you be chilling with your brother a lot, man, and that is very commendable. I was a big brother too. You know what I'm saying? I was a big brother too. And when you're a big brother, it's very easy to forget about your little brother. Very easy to forget about your little brother because you be having so many things going on in the world. All the girls are so pretty. You know what I'm saying? The music is so good. They got everything going on. So for you to always make sure you look out for your younger brother. That's a very honorable thing, brother. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, good to have you in class. All right. So from or of is ma. Ma is from or of. All right. He would be Yah. And you'll see a lot of our names, especially in the ISUPK, you'll have that Yah, you know what I'm saying, just showing our allegiance to the Most High, having the Most High in some kind of way, you know what I mean? But he would be Yah. All right. We went over Ha as the. We went over N as Ba. If you see that Y at the beginning of a root word, it's going to be and. I or I am. To say I or I am, that would be I at the beginning of a root word. And to say do, that would be da. That would be da at the beginning of a root word. If you see that tha at the beginning of a root word, I know y'all got a little bit more practice with it now. You know what I'm saying, which is good. That's going to change it to the present. That's going to change to the future tense a lot here by having that tha in there. And depending on the subject pronoun, with some of the conjugations, sometimes you can put that tha in between some of the words. But y'all have been doing a very, very good job with that. That is not easy to do. And it gets better and better. Y'all are absolute proof of that. You know what I'm saying? The more you do it, the easier it becomes, or the stronger you become at it. I won't even say it becomes easier. You just become stronger at it. All right. We're going to do one more. We're going to do, close this one up. We're going to do one more. Maybe. I don't even know if I had it open. Yeah, I want to do the possessive pronouns. So before I even pull up the possessive pronouns, right? If the we went over subject pronouns indicating the subject, we went over the prepositions, that before prepositions going in before that root word. So now that I'm getting ready to pull up, the suffixes, right, or the possessive pronouns, where do y'all think those go at? Without me even putting it on screen, who can tell me where the possessive pronouns will go? And we saw a very good example of it. We first got on class. Let me see if I'm going to pull it on up. I'm going to pull it on up because Aqua Faraya gave us an excellent example of it. When she said, one West, Mashalamka. Who can tell, what does that mean? Who can come off mic and tell me, what does that mean, Mashalamka?
Salakia.
What you got, Aqua Tazaraya?
How are you doing?
It means how are you? Yep, it means it literally breaks down to ma or what's, shalom, peace, and that kai at the end is your. Because once I pull this up, that kai at the end is going to be your preposition. I mean, not your proselyte, it's going to be your suffix or your possessive pronoun. Because it's saying your. It's going to make it possessive. Where is it at? I just had it. Oh, here we go. But good job. Good job. Give her a hand. Where is it at? Where is it at? All right, here we go. Give her a hand. All right, so that Yah at the end is going to be me or my. So she was saying that when she was asking how was your so like she was at that ka at the end indicates you or your. So she's saying, what's your peace? What's your peace? How are you? How you doing? All right. And so that's a very good example of that possessive pronoun. Now, how would you answer that question? So if I said Aqua for na, if I said Mashalam Ka, how would you answer that?
Salakia, Shalom Yah Tawab.
Shalom Yatawah, most high Christ. All right. What about you, Aqua Tazarai? How would you answer that? If I say Mashalam Ka, how would you answer that?
Shalom Yatawab.
Shalom Yatawab. Okay, your piece is good. All right, Aqua Faraya. Since this was your question, and I asked you my shalom ka, right? But you ain't doing good today. Them damn kids is acting fool. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go replace 2 or 3 teachers. They ain't coming to work. 3 of them is Mexicans. They worried about ICE, so they ain't showed up. How would you respond then?
Shalom Yah La'atawab.
Shalom ya la'atawab. No sign of Christ. Everybody, good job. We would say that her piece is not good. Her piece is not good. So good job. But that's a good example of how you would utilize the possessive pronouns that go at the end of a noun or a verb. All right. Ya is me or my. Kai is you or your. Wa is he or his. She or hers is ha. Our or us is nawa. Not nawa, but nawa. You or you all or y'all, masculine, plural is going to be come. And you or you all, or y'all feminine plural would be kan. All right. Their or them masculine would be ma. And their or them feminine would be na. All right. All right. So as promised, we're gonna get to our core exercise now. And as promised, it's gonna be a little. It's not gonna be that difficult. It's gonna be a little bit more reading. What we're gonna do. We're standing lines with again Zephaniah 2:1 and the tribes and so forth. We do a lot of reading in here. We go over a lot of different words, a lot of sight words and so forth. And I want to kind of drill down and hone in on that a little bit. So what I'm going to do, right? If this works right, let's see if this works right. We're going to see if this works right tonight. What I want to do is I'm going to put a verse up on the screen. I'm going to have you read that verse that's up on the screen. And when you see the tribe, I want you to tell me, I won't even say a tribe. It might be a tribe, probably going to be a tribe, but it may just be a name. I want you to, when you see something that's identifiable. So for example, let's say I put up on the screen and it said, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barakatah. In that, I know Yahweh Shah, that's Christ. That's Yahweh Shah. That's Christ. That would be something that I can identify just in that verse right there. You might not be able to identify all of the words, and that's okay. But as long as you can identify anything, you can kind of pick out that subject, pick out what's going on in that sentence, and that's how we break stuff down and be able to read it, and you know what I'm saying, and make sense of it. So Akwab Tazarai, since you have them beautiful Aragon headphones, I'm gonna start with you. Tonight, all right? All right, so let's get it up on screen. Make sure it look right first before I put it up there. It can be a little different. All right. Hold on, I did it right. It looks awfully long. Let me check and make sure. This is my first time doing it. I want to make sure I got it right. Yeah, I think that is right. Long. Oh, that's why. Okay, well, where's that one at? Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this because that one's big. I don't know what. All right, so I that's the one I want for Aqua's Top Right. I'm gonna do the first one so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm saying. Maybe. Okay, that worked. All right. All right, so I'm gonna do the first one. I say that. It's always tricky trying to cut and paste because it's so different on here because we do everything from left to right. So trying to get it right on the screen can sometimes be a headache. All right, so let's do this. I'm gonna erase everything, start from scratch. All right, bet. So now I'm gonna start with you, Aqua Tazara. We're just gonna erase all of that. We're gonna start from scratch. You're not gonna know one minute. It's gonna be one to figure out. Well, I'm not gonna put the verse up there because I don't want y'all cheating. So I ain't gonna put the verse. Not that y'all would cheat, but I ain't gonna tell you what verse I'm gonna be at. But y'all have seen these verses before. I will tell you that you've seen them before. All right. All right, Aqua Tazara. I'm gonna have you go first. I want you to read the verse and then let me know what sticks out to you, what you see, or what's identifiable to you in this verse right here. And it can be whatever you see. It can be whatever you see that's identifiable for you. I want you to be able to you let me know. Let me make sure I got my screen up right so I can see it. And I'm gonna bring this up for you. All right, Aquatizer Ride. You're gonna be the first one at it. First one at it. First one at it. Now let me know if that's big enough for you to see. Why does it look different? Make sure it's right. Hold up. Make sure it didn't mess up on me when I printed when I brought it over. I think it did. That's right. Hold on, Aquatizer Ride. Hold on. Oh no, that's right. Okay, that's good. That's right. That's good. All right, so let me make sure that you can see everything. Maybe it's a little bit bigger. Okay, I think I can see it. You should be able to see all of it now. All right. Okay, bet. All right. So I'm gonna have you go at it. I'm gonna tell you where to start at. I'm gonna see if you start in the right spot. So we kind of going over everything that we've learned so far, right? And I want you to read this verse. And then I want you to let me know what you identify by reading it. All right. And I'm here to help you. Walk you through it. So first off, where would you start at? Would you start up here?
At Ha?
You start at Ha. Most High Christ. Good job. Give my hand. You would start at Ha. I don't know if my mouse is again, it's acting crazy. So you would start. Is that even highlighted on the screen? It's not highlighted on the screen, is it? Yes, it is. All right, bet. So you would start where it's yellow at. All right? Is it yellow on the screen? Let me see. I got a little bit delay on Instagram. That's the one I'm cheating off of. Okay, cool. We in that now. All right, so that's where you would start at, right?
Right.
All right, let's get it. So we have Ha,
Wa, Ba, Za, Wa.
Most High Christ. Good job. Okay, keep going.
Wa, Sha, Ma, Awa, Banya.
Okay. Say it again.
Banya.
Oh, what? Why? Shama? Why Shama I?
Wa, Shamai.
Why Shama Why? I think. Hold on, make sure. But you good. Keep going. Shama Why?
Banya.
Banya. Yep. Okay. All right. So you have Ya,
Yaquab.
Yaquab, all right. Now, when you get to any word that you identify that you know what it is, let me know, all right?
Hey.
Okay.
The next one is Wa, Sha, Mai,
Why Shama Why?
Wa, Shamawa.
Yeah, I think you were closer to it the first time. You had said Why Shama Why?
Okay. The last one is
You got it. This is one we say all the time here. All. Yep. We have Ya.
Yasharala.
Okay, I get it. Yashara'ah. Yasharala, you got it. And then you got Ab,
Ab,
Abiyakam,
Abiakam,
Abiyakam. All right, so now out of those words, what can you identify? So even if you couldn't read, or even if you didn't know what everything was saying, what words can you identify? What's something that stuck out to you that you were able to identify?
Well, one thing is that Banya is boy.
Okay, so Banya, yep, Banya is like birth or sons, or yep, you're right. So yep, you got that right. What else?
And another one is Yasha Allah is most high.
Well, Yasharala is going to be Israel, right?
Right?
Yeah, Yasharala is going to be Israel. So you was able to identify that one. What else? I know there's one more that you know up in there. What's this Yaiquad? You hear us say that all the time. What's that Yaiquad?
Does it mean to count?
Nope. What does it sound like? Yaiquad. In the English, what does it sound like? The word before it was Banya or sons, right? Banya, sons of, and then you say Yaiquad. What's Yaiquad?
The heel?
I'll give you one more shot at it. And I think I can't see the chat, but you might have help in the chat. I don't know. I can't see the. Okay, now ain't nobody helping in the chat. They not helping in the chat. But that's all right though. What does Yaiquad sound like? It's a name. Whose name does that sound like? Yeah, helping in chat too. Jacob, most high Christ. Give him a hand. So even if you weren't able to see, get all of the words, you can kind of get the gist of what it's saying by being able to pick out the words that you're familiar with. So Banya, you knew that was sons or boy, right? You knew that Yaiquab, that's Jacob. So now you're talking about the sons of Jacob, right? And then you get down to Yasharala, and you know that that's Israel. All right. So good job with that. I'm gonna read all of it for you, so just so you will know what it was. So how it starts out is ha kwabatazawa, which is gather yourselves. So gather yourselves together. So that now this isn't Zephaniah 2:1, but if we were to put up Zephaniah 2:1, this is how it would start off as well. So hakwa tazawa. All right. Then your next word was washamawa, and that's you will see the Shemaiah that was in there. That's why I was saying Shemaiah in the beginning, because Shemaiah is going to be the root word of it, and we know Shemaiah means like to hear, right? So shamawa is just saying and hear. All right, it's that Y in the front of it, the preposition. So and here. So gather yourselves together and here. And then you got Bunya, sons. So sons of Jacob, Yaqub, right? And here again, and then Shamawa, this time means in hearken. So like hear and hearken are both kind of like the same words. Then it says Yasharala, Israel. And I thought you were gonna get this last one because I know that's like your favorite person in the whole wide world is Abba. You know what I'm saying? So Abba Yukam is just saying your father, because that root word for that is going to be Abba. Right? So Abba, then you have Yah Kam, which is this your. So you know that Kam, and at the end, that's going to make it plural, right? The masculine plural. So now we kind of putting all that stuff we learned in the beginning of the class, we're kind of putting all that stuff together. So Abiakam is just saying your father. All right.
Gracias. I did not get that one. I feel bad.
No, that's good, side. Don't feel bad about anything, because again, that's how you learn. Like I knew you knew Jacob because we read Yaquab all the time. You know what I'm saying? So we're not. So you did good. It's just normally when we read it with the interlinear. So we kind of have it in the English right at the bottom of it. So I just wanted to kind of do this exercise just so you can kind of see it without the kind of the cheat sheet at the bottom, just so you can kind of see what you can pick out and what you can't pick out. And again, this is how you just get stronger at it. But you did a great job. Give her a hand. You did a great job. All right. So again, now she was the first one to go. So now we're gonna get another one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna erase this one. And let's see if I can find another good one. We're gonna stay in that same. Well, I ain't gonna tell you where we at, because I don't want y'all to go find the inverse. But we're gonna stay kind of close to where we was already at. You feel me? We're gonna stay kind of close to where we was already at. Let's see. All right, that'll be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. Let's get that. Let's see if we can get that up there. All right, so who gonna volunteer to go next? I think Aquatara. Is Aquatara with us? All right, this one. Who gonna volunteer to go next?
So like you, sir.
What you get?
Let me give me just a second, because I thought this was the easy class, so I don't think my mind was right.
This is light work for y'all. This easy for y'all. This is light work.
Give me a minute. I got to put it up on my phone so it's a little closer.
Okay, I got you. Just slacking. That's what I was kind of worried about, everybody being able to see it.
That's just user error. But I thought it was gonna be a lot shorter of a verse, and then you popped up with another sentence. It tricked me. So that's Rahawaban.
Rahawaban, yep.
Mm-hmm. Ban yeah. Is that an N?
So that's not an N. That's gonna be a Ka.
Tricks me every time. Okay.
Yep. It gives me two sometimes. It's all right.
So Bakraya.
Bakaria, yep. Bakaria. That's right.
Mm-hmm. And nothing's jumping out.
For real, not yet. I thought you would have had one of them by now.
Did we now? Okay. Okay.
Asa, yep.
Okay. I'm gonna put a star beside that one. I think I might know that.
Okay.
That's a Ka. Hi. Yeah. Kahaya.
Kahaya.
What now?
Kahaya.
Kahaya.
You got it.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Okay, so Ash Yath Ashiath.
Yep. Wow. Rashayath.
Wa na. Now where's the na?
Awanya.
One. Yeah.
And oftentimes I go out talking about who teaching calculus now. See, that's because hard, man. You know, I could discuss this now look like. You know.
Yathar.
So like I lost my place. Hold on, man.
Is that
Okay, I got you. Yep,
Yathar. Okay. Sha'af.
Yep. Sha'af. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Wa ya Thar.
Yep.
Yathar.
You got it.
Mm-hmm. And Taza.
Sure.
Tazad.
Try it again. So that's not a tazar right there. That's going to be an I.
Oh, that's the I. Salakia. Yep. Okay, that's going to be Ad.
Eyes.
That's a Z.
Yep, you got an I and a Z.
Mix it with the D. Okay.
No D. So just eyes. You good?
Okay. All right. Let me get to my vocabulary. It's Salakia.
So now one of them I thought you were gonna get like right off the bat. So which ones did you identify?
Atha.
Okay, that was a good one. Yep. And what does that mean?
So Salakia, that's gonna be come on, notes.
You say Barak Asah, what we saying? Barak meaning blessed.
Do I got help in the chat?
You do. I don't think you need it though. You just gotta trust yourself. What's a thigh? You know what thigh is. You say it all the time.
I do.
Yeah.
Sure do.
You even said when you're doing a salute, you say Yahweh Shema, our son. You just say our son instead of a side that time.
Khan. That is so very true. Okay, so
and we went over with the subject pronouns.
Did we?
Yeah. I can't see the chat. Let me see the chat. I think you got help in the chat.
I can't see the chat because I made it bigger because
that's right.
Is that you? Athan?
It's you. You got it. It's you. Now in the Bible, they have it wrote as thou, thou or you. But yeah, you got it.
Now I know Rehoboam. I think that's a
there you go. And what's that?
Hold please, Salakia.
That's the one I thought that you was gonna get right off the bat when you said Rehoboam.
I knew it was a color or a trap. So hold please. That's gonna be that's gonna be Reuben.
Most High Christ, give her a hand. Like I said, that's the one I thought that was gonna jump right out at you when you said it, because it's such a unique word, Rehoboam. You know what I'm saying?
It was definitely familiar. But...
Yep. All right, so we know we're talking about Reuben, we're talking about you. Let's go ahead and something is being told to Reuben. So let's go ahead and read it. It's gonna go Rehoboam, Bakaria, Athal, Salakia. See, this one is a rough one to say. It's short, but it's rough. It's Ka and then Cha. Kakaya.
I ain't got it.
Yeah, that's a rough one to say. Rashayas, Awanya, Yathar, Sha'ath, Wayathar, eyes. And when you break that down and you read that, it's going Reuben, Rabbi, Reuben. I should have said it when I was reading, huh? Bakaria is going to be my firstborn. All right. And then you said Athar or thou or you. That Chakaya is my might. All right. My might. And then well, Rashat, Rashat, Salakia, Rayash, Rayash Yath is in the beginning. And Anya, now Anya, we've said that one before. Awanya, that's going to be strength of my strength because of that ya at the end. So Awanya of my strength. And then Yathar is the excellency, Sha'ath of dignity. Yathar, Andy is that Y at the beginning, so it'll be Andy excellency, and then power is eyes. Eyes will be power. So give yourself. Y'all go ahead. Good job. All right, two more. So let me get rid of this one. And then we're going to go to the next one. It's a lot easier just to get rid of the whole thing. And at the end, I'm going to show y'all where I'm pulling this from. Y'all probably already know where I'm getting it from at this point. But just in case you don't. All right, Aqua, for now, I'm going to have you go next. Well, no, hold on. I want you to do, I'm going to pick another verse because that one don't have anything really identifiable in it. This one does. All right, here we go. This one does. I'm going to give you this one. This will be a good one. Okay, now what the hell? I ain't did this whole time. Is that in blocks on yours? Why I got blocks on that? Hold on. It's showing out on Aqua for 9. I ain't did this the whole time. Might be better though, but nah, I can't do it like that. Let's try it again. Oh, I think I know what I did. Yep, I know what I did. I just learned something off sometimes, Akara. Damn it, did it again. Hold on. I think Aqua thought back jumped out or dropped off. All right. Man, All right, Aqua for now. I'm gonna have to work on it. Which color? Because this one's print. That's different. Is you ready?
Fine.
Let me know if you can see it all right.
Fine, I can see it.
Okay. All right. I'm right there
Right.
with you. We're gonna get through it. Light work.
So, Lucky, I thought the top was it. Then you bust out with the second and the third.
Well, there's only one word at the bottom because the screen, you know what I'm saying, a little truncated, but you got it. I got faith in you.
So nervous.
Aqua Therapy. You too wild, Aqua Therapy. That's all right. And look, and Aqua I ain't making no better. She doing up the emojis with the head blowing off and everything. All right.
Okay. Go war.
Okay.
All right, y'all.
Yep.
Yahweh.
All right.
Is it Matarpa or Matarat?
Matarat.
Banya, Layath, Karai, or Karai,
Yep.
Rai, Batazar,
Yep. You got it.
Kai, Raya,
You got it. Think it's
Wakar,
Karathia. You got it right. That was right.
Wakar, Wakar, Baya, or Baya,
So kalabaya. Kalaya kalabaya.
Wakar, Baya. Okay. Maya,
Yep.
Ya, Kwa, Ya, Ya, Kwa, Ya, Ma, Nai. I mean, Awa. That look different. Okay. Why, Kwa,
Yeah. I don't know why it copied like that. But that's gonna be Yakwa Yam Nawa.
Yum, Awa. Okay.
Yakwa Yam Nawa. Oh, Salaka. Yakwa Yam Nawa.
No, okay.
All right. So now, what can you identify in that?
Yahweh.
You got it. What else?
I think I seen the war before, but I don't know what it means.
I
I'll have
got
to
you.
look.
Okay. What about
Um,
that Aria?
that's one of the tribes.
Kind of, sort of. Yep. Kind of, sort of.
Oh, right,
Think about
yeah.
it. Now you say you saw Yahweh. What's Yahweh?
Judah.
There you go. Yahweh is Judah. And if Yahweh is Judah, what
Oh,
is?
lion.
There you go. Most High Christ. Most High Christ. All right.
No,
And maybe one more.
sons.
You got it.
But
Banya. Yep. Most High Christ. Give her a hand. Give her a hand. So that Gawar, that's wealth. All right. Ariyah, a lion. And Yahweh Judah, for Judah is a lion's wealth. All right. Then it says from the prey, my son, that's going to be that Banya. Why is it? Yeah, my thing is acting crazy tonight. All right, Salakia, get back on it. And put up what you got. That'll make it easier. All right, so Banya, my son, Aliyath, that owl, like to go up or over, Aliyath, so thou art gone up. Korai, he stooped down. Now we haven't went over some of these. Korai, I don't think we went over. I know we do up all the time. But the main was Judah, Ariyah, Bunya's son, and then you got Rabataza, Salakia. Rabataza, is he couched? Ka Arathia, as a lion. Ka Arathia. Okay. Ka Arathia as a lion. And then Wa Kalabaya, as an old lion. And then Maya is just who. I thought you might have got Maya also, but we haven't been over those in a minute. But Maya, this is who. And then the last one, Yak Yako Yakwayam Nawa. Yakwayam Nawa shall rouse them up. So if I read it all together, now y'all should probably know exactly what I'm reading from now with this. For Judah's alliance wept from the prey. My son, thou art gone up. He stooped down. He couched as a lion, as an old lion. Who shall rise him up? All right. All right. Aqua Thara Pa, I think she's I'm a flock. Give her a hand. That was a thick one. That was a thick one. Give her a hand. She did a great job with that. If y'all haven't figured out what I'm reading from now, I'm reading from Genesis. Well, actually, I ask y'all, who knows where I'm reading this from? Aqua Thara, you don't know where we reading this from? Nobody knows where I'm reading this from.
Feels like Salaki, sir. Feels like this is from Genesis.
You got it. It is from Genesis. It absolutely is from Genesis. This is Genesis 49. So, like, when we go to find all the different attributes of the tribes, we go to find their fates. This is when Jacob or Israel at this point calls them all in to tell them about their fates, tells them about what's going to happen and so forth. And this is how we determine, you know what I'm saying? This is how the elders were able to determine where the tribes were in present day. You know what I'm saying? By going off of this particular scripture here in Genesis 49. So Genesis 49 lists all the tribes, you know what I'm saying, their fate, what was going to happen and so forth. And again, this kind of ties right back into that Zephaniah 2 and 1 and us coming together. All right, so we're at the end. We're at about 9 o'clock now. Let's go ahead and transition over. Y'all did a great job. I think I did a very good job. Michael, I thought her connection was going out. So if you are with us, if you good to go to read now, Aquathara,
I'm still here.
you Tawab? Okay, all right. Well, if you Tawab, then let's do one more. And what I'll do is let's do one more. We might hit a verse inside of Exodus, but let's do one more from here, and then we might get ready to call it a night. Let's see. What would be a good one for Aqua Flower Pa'a? I get it. All right, so let me pull my screen up. All right, Aqua Flower Pa'a, I'm gonna have you end it out. You ready?
Come on, sir.
All right, no fine crap. We should find out. Hopefully it'll copy and paste like it's supposed to. It was acting special for Aqua for now. He ain't did it this whole time. All right, let's get it. All right. So where would you start reading at? Where are you gonna start reading at, Aqua Tharapa?
Left to right.
Left to, right to left. From right to left. All right. So from right to left. So what's that first word you got right there? You have a ya, sha,
Yashika.
Yep. Ya, shakar.
Yashikar.
Okay. All right.
Yashikar.
You have a cha, ma, kamar.
Hakamar.
Yep, kamar. All right. We have a ga.
God.
Ra, and then we have a ma. How would you put that together?
God. So like a Gayamar.
So ga, ra, and then a ma. Garam.
Garam.
Most high Christ. Good job. All right. So our next one, we have a Ra,
Ra.
a Ba, and then a Tazah.
Wait, Salaki, repeat that one more time, sir.
We have a Ra,
Ra.
a Ba,
Ba.
and a Tazah. And we actually just saw this one with the when Aqua for I or Salaki Aqua for now was reading. So Ra, Ba, Tazah.
Ra, Ba, Tazah.
Let's not first. All right. Ba.
Salaki, excuse my son.
No, you fine. Rob, he being a son. That's what they're supposed to do. You got a Ba,
Ba,
a Ya,
Ba, Ya,
and a Na.
Barakana.
So Bayan. So Bayan.
Bayan.
Most high Christ. Good job. Now this last one a little wrong. This last one was a little long. All right. We're gonna get through it though. We're gonna sound it out. So we got a Ha.
Ha.
We got a Ma.
Ma.
And then we got a Sha. So that would be Hamash. Right? And we have a Pa.
You said Pa, sir?
Yep, you got a Pa.
Pa.
And then you got a Sa.
Sha.
So we put that together, be Hamash, Pasa.
Hama, Pasha.
And then we got a Ya and a Ma at the end. All right, and that's going to be Yum. So if we put all this stuff together, it would be Hamash, Pasayam. Hamash, Pasayam.
Hamash, Pasayam.
Most High Christ, give right. Now, out of what we just read, right? What's the word that kind of stuck out to you that you can identify?
Are you talking to me, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
I think not the last one, the first.
Okay, that first one was Yashakar.
Yashakar.
You think you know what Yashakar means?
I know what it means, but I forgot on top of my head. Sir.
Okay. So Yashakar, I give you a hint. It's a tribe.
Is that? Oh wait, no, that's not. Wait, Yashakar is that?
Trust yourself. Say it. What you get?
I would say Judah, sir.
Nah, Judah is Yahweh. So try again, Yashakar.
I don't want to look at my notes. Shoot. Yashakar. I have to my notes.
They're going through a lot of heartache right now. That specific tribe.
I don't want to look at my notes, but I have to.
Red, black, green, white, red. Taco Tuesday. You might have some help. I think you got some help in the chat now.
It's the Mexicans.
Yeah,
sir.
you go give her a hand. Good job. Look, I can't see the chat, but I knew they was back there helping. Both sides Christ. All right, so this is this particular verse right here is about Yashakar or Issachar. Issachar in the English, Yashakar in the Hebrew. So it says Yashakar, and then it says Chamar, which is an ass or a donkey. All right. Then it says Garam. Garam is strong. All right. Then it says Rabataza. And that's the one that Aqua Fanah had read earlier when she was talking about Judah. And that just means couching down. All right. Then you had Bayan. Bayan is between. And then that last word, that long word that we read, ha mashapathium. Ha mashapathium. It's actually not that bad in the Hebrew. Ha mashapathium is two burdens. All right. Mashapat is burden, and that yum at the end, it makes it plural. So it's two burdens. And how that would read is Issachar. It's a strong as couching down between two burdens. All right. Issachar is always working, always hurts. That bird's correlates to work. But you did a great job. You did a great job. All right. So how did y'all feel about that? Let me stop this. How did y'all feel about that? Was it a little different? Just kind of reading it freestyle like that. Did you like? I ain't gonna ask you if you liked it. Helpful. What you got?
So I think that was very interesting, but I do think that it was is it Quasha? Do you know what that word?
Quasha, you mean like you mean like hard or
Con.
okay,
Con.
most times right. I got you. I thought y'all did very well. I think you did. I think y'all did a good job when you can again kind of pick and identify stuff, even when we're reading it on screen like we normally do. By you being able to kind of pick and identify different words, I think it kind of helps you make those other ones around you stick because you kind of figure out what they're saying. But I thought y'all did a great job with it. All right. What you got, Aqua Tazarai?
I thought it was funny when you said Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, I was trying. Look, I was trying to help Aqua Pie out. I knew she knew it. You know what I'm saying? I knew she knew it. And that's what it'd be like with a lot of these words. A lot of them you will know them. And it just a lot of times just about you kind of trusting yourself and just going with what your first thought is. And even if you get it wrong, that's what we in here for. So there's nothing wrong with that. You know, but y'all did a great job. Give all yourself a hand. Let me get this one off screen. We're going to look at what we got coming up for tomorrow, Avodah Shabbat. We won't get too deep in it. It's already 9:09. So I'm not going to save that. Close that out. I just want to close this one. Let's look at Exodus 4:23 real quick. Let's look at that. I might hit that first one and get y'all up out of here for the night. Y'all did a great job. Here we go. All right, so y'all have made it all the way to Exodus. We are at Exodus chapter 4:23. That's where we're going to start at tomorrow for the Avodah Shabbat. With just what I see on screen, right? If I was reading that first one, why Amar? Everybody should know what Amar is. What does that say when it says why Amar? That's one that we see all the time when we're reading. Who can tell me real quick what's why Amar? Yep, Amar is say, and that Y at the front is just going to be and. So if we were to scroll down to the forward inline, right? If we were to put it in the forward inline and read it, and I say, why Amar, all right? Why Amar, all yada, Salaki, all your ka, unto thee. We know that ka at the end, again, the same stuff that we've been working on, that ka at the end is going to, as a possessive pronoun, it's talking to thee, to you, all right? And all yah is unto, so unto thee, all right? Shalach, let go. Ath, we know what ath is banya, my son. All right, so to my son. All right. Wa Ya'abad Nawa. No, Salaki. Wa Ya'abad Naya. All right, we know Abad is to serve. Right? We know Abad is to serve, just like tomorrow's Abadat Shabbat. So again, it doesn't matter what this is how it's gonna A lot of those words that we read, they'll start to become sight words. And before y'all know it, we're going to be reading and not even we're going to be like Aqua for now. We're not going to need the words at the bottom no more. We will flow right through it. Why? Saman. Why? Saman. Samaan. I think it's Samaan. Yeah, because it's Ma'an. So Salakia. Why Saman? Which is, and if thou refuse. La Shalakwa, to let them go. Hana Salakia. Hana. We all know what Hana is because we go over Hana all the time when we say Ha, and it to behold, or Hana. Ainkaya. Anakia. Salakia. Anakia. I messed up. I don't know what the hell I read. Harag. Was slay. I think harag. I think if you look at that word, I want to say it's the slay. It might also be the K word, also killed as well. And then we have ath. All right. Then we have banka, and again, ban the son, that ka on the end is that. That lets you know that this is your son. All right. And then bakar. Salakia, Bakar Ka, thy firstborn. And we saw that word Bakar, again, when we were reading about Rob or Reuben. All right. And if we read that in our way, if we break that one all the way down and read it, it's going to say, and I say unto thee, let my son go that he may serve me. And if thou refuse to let him go, behold, I will slay thy son, even thy firstborn. All right. Again, so we're going to stop there. Y'all did a great job tonight. I'm gonna go around, make sure everybody is to Wob, see if anybody had to say anything. It was good to see young man the son in the room. I ain't seen him in here in a minute. So that was good. Again, it's always good to see everybody in here. If y'all when y'all do come in class again, if you ever get the opportunity to come on screen, come on screen. We're gonna go ahead and make the screen big so I can see everybody because I can't see no doggone body. And we're going to go around and see what we got. Aqua Tazara, I think you were the first one in class with the origami headphones. How you doing tonight? You doing Tawab?
I'm Tawab.
You Tawab? All right,
yeah,
all right.
Walking around me.
You said what now?
Don't mean honest, they're just walking around the chair.
Yeah, okay, I got you. Well, they quiet. They ain't making no noise. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't making no noise. They learning Hebrew too.
Well, they are.
Yeah, they learning Hebrew too. See, so now you need to try to figure out how to say that name in Hebrew. That'd be kind of neat, And they be teaching Hebrew as well. Yeah. Aqua, now they speaking now. Look, they must have heard us talking about it. They were quiet first. Now they speaking. All right. I think Aqua Pride dropped out. Aqua Pride dropped out. Aqua for 9. She might not be able to come back on screen right now. Okay. There you go. You doing Tawab?
Sir, I'm doing Tawab. Great class, great teachers, and Tawab to everybody.
Well, you are a Yondabar. Y'all make it easy. It's good to have you in class. You got a slave tonight?
Sir, getting ready for it now.
No sign of crack. Have you seen a reduction in people there?
At my slave?
Con.
Well, I work at people's homes, so I don't work at no facility.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
Sometimes I do, but it's not with their company, it's through my company.
No, I got you. Yeah, well, I noticed it on I be on a lot of construction sites, so it was a ghost town on a couple of them I went to and nobody there. So y'all may start seeing that out in the world. But Tawada for joining us tonight. Last but not least, Aqua for Aya. How you doing tonight?
So like I said, I'm Tawab. Very good class. Just I think that it was interesting that some of the words were familiar, but it was still An advanced class, sir, Salaki.
Y'all all have advanced class at this point. You know, it's hard to give y'all, you know, y'all know so much. Y'all do so well up in here, you know, so. But all right.
I'm as good as my notes, so you set me up because I couldn't flip through my notes fast enough.
Nah, but you did very well. You did very well. So Tawada for joining us, Tawada for sticking around with us. I'm gonna go ahead and drop everybody off. Y'all did a great job. Give y'all some hand. Officer Mataz Zachariah will be proud. He don't want to be having hard class shoot. He have me in my notes. I'll be in my notes. He be teaching sometime. But both sides Christ. We'll go ahead and get y'all off screen. Tawada for everybody joining us. All right. And again, if this was your first night or your first time joining and you maybe it was too shy to say anything, you know, we're not the Christian church. You know, this is where you come to learn. For everybody that joined us tonight, this is the Lashawan Qadash class. We're going to go ahead and get these announcements and get us out of here. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get these announcements and get up out of here. As soon as I find it. Might just freestyle. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, style out of 1 West 125th Street out of Harlem, New York. The Wild out of one. The Wild out of one. I appreciate y'all of one. Start out of 125th Street out of under Salakia. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out of 1 West 125th Street out of Harlem, New York under Commanding General Yohana. Since 1969, we have been teaching the truth of the Bible that all Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians are God's chosen people. We are not affiliated with any Christian organization or any fake Israelite group. If it's not the ISUPK, if you're not in here, they are lying to you about something, and you are not protected. You know what I'm saying? You are still in the world. You still in Christianity if you ain't in here learning what this doggone Bible says. Rule for new brother, sister come to the school. They're off limits for 6 months. They ought to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which that brother or sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithe, which is a commandment found in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. It means tenth in the Hebrew or ma'ashra, 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High gives you. You want to get that to the Treasury Department. All right. 90% is yours, but 10% belongs to the Most High. Do not rob the Most High of this 10%. You know what I'm saying? There's also a priest fund, free will offering. That can be in any amount, whatsoever amount that you would like. It's not mandatory at all. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations, we have Feast of Purim, March 13th and 14th, I believe. We have the Feast of Purim. Y'all stay tuned. So we stay tuned to the class. You can call the number. Stay tuned to us on the social media sites to know just how we're gonna get together to bring that in. All right, and as you all know, we got the Passover coming up. April 12th, right? April 12th. I don't know why I'm thinking an earlier date, but April 12th, I want to say Passover in Atlanta. In Atlanta, make sure you get your reservation, pay your fee, get them garments ready to hold 9. You know what I'm saying? And we look forward to seeing everybody at the Passover this year in Atlanta. All right. If any brother wants to be a trooper, wants to be an officer, want to be a general, want to be a captain, whatsoever it be, you want to get in here and serve the Lord and put in this work. You want to be in all black pants, shirts, headband, boots, war scarf, ready to roll. Sisters, y'all can't be troopers, but you can be a part of the school. You can help to aid in this truth. You know what I'm saying? All of it starts with you calling that number. Brother or sister, 757-550-1204. Call that number and let them know you want to be a part of this school. You want to be a part of this body. All right, 757-550-1204. The water for everyone joining us. The water for everybody joining us tonight. And we will see you again. Now tomorrow's Abadaf Shabbat. Y'all make sure y'all tune in for Abadaf Shabbat tomorrow. We're going to start at Exodus 4:23, and we're going to go for there. We give a courtesy salute to all the brothers. Yahweh Shem Yahshua to all the brothers. Give a courtesy salute to all the sisters. Yahweh Shema Alaplam by Shem Yahweh Shai. The water for everybody joining us tonight. Shalom, Israel.
Welcome to Atlanta. Price is Officer 5000, Jeremiah, the camp leader of Atlanta. Passover 2025, starting April the 9th, we got the lamb slaughter. April the 10th, we got General Muhammad's flag. April the 11th, we got the black party that's going to have the Hebrew graduation. April the 12th, in Atlanta, Georgia, the 56th annual Passover, the only Passover under Commander Junior Hunter.
Our great and holy King have honored us for turning our lives from the darkness to the light, man. There's no greater gift you can receive than to wake up to the truth and then commit your life to saving your brothers, man. Looking in their eyes and seeing their faces and seeing what they've suffered and what they've gone through and seeing the end of it, man. It is a guaranteed seat in the kingdom of heaven, man. So in the name of our King Yahweh Shai, we dedicate us another Passover of brothers and sisters' lives being saved.
April the 13th, we got the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Shalom.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're